Hey guys, welcome back to mindsnap. Today's story had me absolutely speechless. Let's get into it. So, someone posted online about their totally awkward encounter with a Japanese business executive, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. But here's the kicker. This person, who we'll call the offender, managed to accidentally insult one of their company's senior executives. And I'm talking a major faux pas. They basically told the guy that he was forgettable, and I'm not even kidding. It's like they poured gasoline on the situation and lit a match. Okay, so the offender is in Japan for a business function, and as the English-speaking outsider, they're often dragged to these shake hands and greet functions where they meet a bunch of people at once. Now, the offender is autistic, and they're completely upfront about how they have trouble remembering faces, which is totally understandable, right? I mean, who hasn't had those moments where they're like, yeah, nice to meet you again? But anyway, the offender has made peace with their struggles, and they're just trying to navigate these super formal Japanese business events. So, the offender is brought to meet the senior executive, and they're trying to be polite, saying all the right things, when the executive suddenly gets flustered and tells them that they've met 3 times before. Now, the offender, not thinking, responds with what they thought was a nice sentiment. And it would be my pleasure to meet you again sometime. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong. The executive's face apparently fell, and the offender only later realized that they had essentially told the guy that he was forgettable. Like, the offender was trying to be nice, but their words came out all wrong. Okay, I need to pause here, because I'm still trying to process the audacity of this comment. I mean, who tells a senior executive that they're forgettable? It's like, what's next? Telling your boss that they're boring? Or that their outfit is ugly? The offender claims they didn't mean to be rude, but come on, that's just not something you say to someone, especially not someone who's higher up in the company. But wait, it gets even better. The offender later found out that the executive was not pleased, to say the least. Apparently, the executive felt disrespected, and the offender's comment had made their day pretty miserable. Now, I'm not surprised because, dude, you basically told the guy that he's not even memorable enough to stick in your head. That's like a major burn, right there. No, wait, this is where it gets even more interesting. The offender starts to realize that they've made a huge mistake, and they're trying to figure out how to fix it. But here's the thing. They're not even sure if they should apologize because they didn't mean to be rude in the first place. It's like, they're torn between trying to make things right and not wanting to draw more attention to the situation. I literally could not believe this when I read it. I mean, who offends a senior executive by accident? It's like a special talent or something. But at the same time, I kind of feel bad for the offender because they're clearly mortified and they're trying to navigate this super complex situation. They're like, hey, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just really bad with faces. Okay? And I'm like, dude, that's not exactly the best excuse, but I get it. Now, the offender's story has sparked a lot of debate online, with some people saying that they were totally in the wrong, while others are defending them, saying that they didn't mean to be rude. And I'm like, guys, can we just take a step back and appreciate the absurdity of this situation? I mean, it's like a perfect storm of awkwardness, and I am here for it. But seriously, though, this story raises some interesting questions about cultural differences and communication styles. I mean, in Japan, respect and etiquette are huge deals, and the offender's comment was probably seen as a major faux pas. But at the same time, the offender is autistic and they have trouble with social cues, so it's like, how do you navigate that? As I was reading through the comments, I saw that a lot of people were saying that the offender should have just apologized and moved on. But others were like, no way, they didn't do anything wrong. And I'm like, guys, can we just agree that this is a mess? I mean, the offender's comment was definitely thoughtless, but at the same time, they didn't mean to be rude. So it's like, where do you draw the line? One thing that struck me about this story is how it highlights the importance of considering other people's feelings and perspectives. I mean, the offender was just trying to be nice, but they ended up offending someone without even realizing it. And it's like, that can happen to anyone, right? We've all been in situations where we've said something or done something without thinking, and it's ended up backfiring. But what I think is really interesting about this story is how it shows that even when we're trying to be kind and considerate, we can still end up causing offense. And it's like, that's a really hard thing to navigate because we want to be good people, but we're also human and we make mistakes. So, it's like, How do you balance being kind and considerate with also being mindful of other people's feelings? Okay, I know I've been going on about this for a while, but I just can't get over how crazy this situation is. I mean, who offends a senior executive by accident? It's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, right there. But at the same time, I feel bad for the offender because they're clearly mortified and they're trying to figure out how to fix things. No, this is where it gets even better. The offender's story has sparked a lot of debate about autism and social cues, with some people saying that the offender should have just been more careful, while others are defending them, saying that they didn't have the necessary support or accommodations. And I'm like, guys, can we just take a step back and appreciate the complexity of this situation? I mean, it's like a perfect storm of awkwardness, and I am here for it. I literally could not believe this when I read it. I mean, who sparks a debate about autism and social cues by accidentally offending a senior executive? It's like a special talent or something. But at the same time, I kind of admire the offender's honesty because they're like, hey, I'm autistic and I have trouble with faces and I made a mistake, okay? And I'm like, dude, that takes a lot of courage, so kudos to you. So what do you guys think? Was the offender in the wrong, or were they just being their awesome autistic self? Should they have apologized, or should they have just let it go? Drop your verdict below. Was this person right or wrong? Subscribe and hit the bell